seat, relax. My goodness. Those of you back here, slide on in a bit. There you are, sweetie. Have a seat up front.
What's happening over here?
We're doing a show.
Can I help?
Yeah. All right, everyone. Welcome to the United Kingdom Pavilion. We are the World Showcase players. Woo! We're going to do a show for you today. Woo! But first, introductions are in order. Ladies and gentlemen, like a pair of whack-a-moles, I'm going to introduce to you Albert! Blake! We've got this lady! Woo! We've got that guy! Yeah! Chicago! Hey! And I'm Karl, and welcome. Well, we're going to do a bit of a Christmas show for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do our version of Charles Dickens' classic tale of A Christmas Carol. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're all familiar with Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, correct? I'm not. You're not? Read a book. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not know this, but I read it on Wikipedia, and if it's on Wikipedia, it must be true.
Absolutely.
That Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol is the most adapted piece of fiction in history. And I tend to believe that, because I was watching the telly the other day, and on TBS, they had the Flintstones Christmas Carol. The Flintstones are prehistoric. How could they be celebrating Christmas? Wouldn't Christ have to be born first to be able to celebrate it? That's my thing. But I'm splitting hairs here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our version. Our version is very irreverent, but we need your help. I'm sure you know that the story takes place in London, and there's a man, and he's evil, and he's grumpy, and he's not a nice guy. And what's his name? That's right, Ebenezer Scrooge. And Scrooge on Christmas Eve is visited by spirits to show him the error of his ways. How many spirits come to his bedchambers?
3.
Oh, no. 4.
Oh, yeah.
The ghost of Christmas past, present, future, and Jacob Marley, that's right. Now these 4 spirits, when they enter his bedchambers, they all will be preceded by scary ghost noises, which all of you will be providing for us. All right, so when we say scary noises, you will all go, let's give that a go, everybody. Scary noises! Oh, wait a minute, I want to see the scary ghost sing this too, all right? Scary noises! Very good, everyone on this side, scary noises! Everyone on this side, scary noises! All right, now just you! There you go! That's when you should never be texting while the show's going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this now. We're going to create a ruckus so the people on the promenade will think something really interesting is happening over here. Hopefully they'll come over here to see what it is, and then when they get here, won't they be surprised? On 3, I need everyone to laugh, applaud, scream, cheer, throw small children in the air. Are you ready? Say, oh yes!
Oh, yes!
Want to see the show? Say, oh yes!
Oh, yes!
Would you like to throw money? Say, oh yes!
Oh, no!
Okay! All right, on 3, I will yell Happy Christmas, and then all of you will go crazy, all right? Get ready, here we go. 1, don't hold back. 2, give it all you got. 3, Happy Christmas!
World Showcase players, and today we are quite excited to bring to you that classic holiday story of
A Christmas Carol!
And the crowd goes wild! After it takes place in the city of London, not too many years ago, lived a perfectly miserly old man by the name of Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes, Ebenezer Scrooge was mean! He was cheap! He was nasty! He was a lawyer! He was a lawyer! That's right!
No, he wasn't that bad.
No?
In fact, he even had himself one good quality.
What's that?
He liked going holiday in Epcot.
Wait a minute, you're telling me that miserly old man would actually spend the money to come to Epcot and wander around wearing a skull cap like this man right here?
I think so.
That's Ebenezer Scrooge!
That's Ebenezer Scrooge!
Now Ebenezer Scrooge was
mean, he was nasty. In actual fact, he was not a nice person. And whenever he heard his name, that's Ebenezer Scrooge, he would say, "Bah, humbug."
Ah, humbug!
Let's give it a try by wishing Mr. Scrooge a happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, Mr. Scrooge!
Bah, humbug!
Now, working for Mr. Scrooge
Bah, humbug!
was a man by the name of Bob Cratchit. Now, Bob, he was a regular guy.
He was a regular?
No, not like a cheese log, like a regular, everyday sort of bloke.
Oh, a regular everyday sort of bloke. You know
Aye.
what? I'm feeling it over on this side, ladies and gentlemen. It's Bob Cratchit!
There's Bob Cratchit, everybody! Now, Bob, he was nice to everybody in the whole city. He was even nice to his mean old boss, Mr. Scrooge.
Bah, humbug!
Scary. The only problem is now, Bob, he was poor. In fact, he was so poor.
How poor was he?
Thank you. He was so poor he couldn't afford to pay attention.
You are correct, sir.
Yes. But Bob knew the greatest things in life were free, which is why every time he heard his name, Bob Cratchit, he would yell out, "I like warm hugs," and hug himself just like this. But his spirit of Christmas is so infectious that everybody in the whole town, whenever they heard his name Cratchit, would all hug themselves and shout, "I like warm hugs."
Like Olaf?
Like
Frozen?
Yeah!
Oh, wait,
Synergy!
synergy!
Oh, I hate
From the new
it.
movie.
Let's give it a quick try by always wishing a happy Christmas to Bob Cratchit.
Happy Christmas, Bob Cratchit!
I like warm hugs.
Well, it was Christmas Eve and Bob was
Bring back the
hard at
scratchy
work.
guys. Yeah.
Humbug!
Oh, jeez, oh my.
My goodness, he's a professional hugger. But he thought to himself how nice it would be to go home early. Think it, Bob. Think it. Now let it go, because your mean old boss Ebenezer Scrooge said,
Humbug!
Oh! It must have been that time.
get right to the meat of the matter here. And this made Bob cry. Out loud. Louder. Method actor.
It was closing time, so Bob wished his boss a happy Christmas.
Humbug!
Or he tried to. So Bob left the shop and he started his long journey home. He traveled through the snow. It was a blizzard. Along the way, Bob spent the only last few shillings he could afford on the only wee tree that he could afford.
Ta-da! He shopped at the same place as Charlie Brown.
Blockhead!
All this. Low.
Bob took that tree home to his family. There they gathered around the tree and they decorated it.
Poof!
And the cute and adorable Tiny Tim said,
I've got a rash.
Oh.
God bless us, everyone.
Strange family. Meanwhile, back to Ebenezer Scrooge.
Humbug!
He closed up shop, went home, and got into bed. Hold that. He tried to go to sleep, but shortly he began to hear some scary noises. There, appearing in front of Ebenezer, was the ghost of his dead business partner, Marley.
Hey! Hey, Scrooge! It's me. I'm your dead business partner, Bob Marley. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's true. I'm gonna send the ghosties to the council you. That's it.
That's it.
That's all. I gotta do some Christmas shopping at the mall. Hey! Scrooge, don't worry. Be happy.
Ebenezer really didn't know what to make of that.
I don't know what that is either.
So he tried to go back to sleep.
Humbug!
You too, man.
I know, he's just, well, you know, we cast well.
Yes.
But shortly Ebenezer began to hear some scary noises. The heart of an old miser, he began to quake with fear.
Humbug!
You know what he did that? He's a tough one. And then the very first spirit appeared before him, and the apparition said,
I am the ghost of Christmas past. I hold here a progress report for one Ebenezer Scrooge.
Humbug!
There you go. It says, kindness to people,
unsatisfactory.
kindness to animals,
Unsatisfactory.
algebra,
B+.
Really good job, mate.
shut up, donations to charity,
Ha!
not very good, is it, young man? Go to your room.
We're in his room.
Stay where you are. Now buck up your hand, sonny, or else I'll be back.
And then the ghost floated.
A what? I'm not floating.
You'll float out the window.
I'm not floating out.
Dickens wrote the ghost.
I don't care.
You're not going to get paid if you
I'm
don't
floating.
The ghost floated. He floated out of the window, down the street, past the home of Bob Cratchit. I like warm hugs. Bob was still hugging himself.
Yeah. Now, Ebenezer dismissed this ghost as a dream, and he tried to fall back to sleep, but he tossed and he turned.
There.
He turned and he tossed. It's a nor'easter. And then he heard scary noises. Ebenezer's eyes were wide with fear.
That's bad. That's bad.
Wider! Wider! Come on, bug him out of your head!
All right, we got it. And then the second ghost appeared before him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the ghost of Christmas present!
It's me, the ghost of Christmas present! I'm here to spread some holiday cheer. Leading. Where's that Mr. Scrooge? Oh, I'm getting my lines out. Where's that Mr. Scrooge?
Humbug!
There he is. I don't know, has Scrooge been naughty or nice?
Nice!
Naughty! Someone give me an N!
A!
Give me an A!
A!
Give me a T!
T!
Give me a Y!
Y!
What does it spell? Hey Scrooge, be nice, not naughty! Give up.
Ebenezer couldn't fall asleep after that.
I don't think I'll ever sleep after sleep.
I miss.
For he knew he'd be visited by one more spirit, and this was the ghost he feared the most.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
The ghost of Christmas future! Ba-da! So he sat there, waiting.
Humbug! 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 Humbug!
He heard scary noises! Ebenezer screamed!
I can't take it anymore.
He hid under the sheets, and the third and most horrific ghost appeared in his room!
What is that?
I am the ghost of Chris Mouse Future! I'm a corporate symbol! Fear me! Fear me! Parking is $25 a person! Fear me! I'm fired, I'll tell you.
Well, Ebenezer took the ghost by the hand,
Take that.
Humbug.
Thank you.
and then off they flew! Out of the window, down the street, over the river and through the woods!
To grandmother's house we go.
And there they landed, right in front of the home of Bob Cratchit.
I like warm hugs.
Where Bob and his family, they were hugging and they were surrounded around the fire, but there were no logs for the fire. They were cold. They were hungry. They were tired. They were ugly. Just call it like you see it, me.
Just call it.
And then the cute, adorable Tiny Tim said,
I'm classically trained. God bless us, everyone.
And then off they flew.
Flying!
This time out past the city to the countryside, where they landed at the graveyard. And there, before Ebenezer, he saw
Ba ba ba!
his own grave. Are you scared yet? What Ebenezer was. In fact, he was so scared he'd go back in his bed and the ghost popped off for a quick eggnog.
Off you go, thank you.
Oh.
Now, due to the night's event, Scrooge fell immediately to sleep.
Humbug!
He does not want to go to prison.
He fell immediately to sleep.
Humbug!
He started snoring. Drool started coming out.
The next morning, Ebenezer, he awoke with a jerk.
Hey,
He got out of bed. Stand up. Stand up. Yeah, it's all right. He's out of bed now. He went shopping for gifts. He spent a fortune. He was a changed man.
he was a woman.
Stop it!
He smiled widely.
Humbug!
On the inside, he laughed with joy in his heart.
Humbug!
Then on the inside, he took out his wallet and gave all the actors cash.
Ebenezer took all the gifts he purchased and he went to the home of Bob Cratchit.
I like warm hugs.
Coming.
And there, he surprised the whole family.
Ah!
It was a good surprise. First, he gave them a new Christmas tree.
Yay!
Then he gave them a turkey for the Christmas feast.
Yay!
Then he gave them a collection of David Hasselhoff's CDs. Then he promised Bob a big raise.
Yay!
Which is fortunate because now Bob can afford to purchase new from Disney and Pixar, Monsters University. The lovable prequel to Monsters Inc., where you can purchase on your way out of the park at Mouse Gears for a mere $27.95.
Cha-ching! So Bob and his family were happy.
Hey, Tiny Tim is happier still.
Is there a DVD player in there?
Would you shut up and say that
Well, Ebenezer was the happiest of all.
Yeah, Ebenezer, he was the happiest of all. Right this way, Ebenezer.
That's right. In fact, everyone in London was so happy that we all wished each other a happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas!
Ladies and gentlemen, have a round of applause for the stars. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We've been the World Showcase Players. We will be back tomorrow morning. Come see us then. Stay overnight. Have fun. Good night.